looked like that, I would.
Right.
Really?
And do you think that these school groups are wrong to freeze her out for having, you know, this sort of secret second career?
Absolutely.
Really? Why?
Because it's none of their business what she does for a living.
Yeah, and she's not breaking the law.
No.
Hang on, do you think it's right for her to be excluded from the school?
I think she can do exactly as she pleases.
Yes.
It is not part of school policy. I doubt that your mother makes videos with sexy knickers on.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit more than that. But I think
Not really.
the problem is...
Showing a bit too much knowledge there, Dom.
Sweaty.
I've done my research.
I've done my
What's
research.
happened there, Dom, is I think you might have walked into a bear trap.
No,
but seriously, I mean, do you think that, I mean, this woman wants to actually volunteer. She wants to help out.
And I think that's very noble of her. But she has to remember she's in America, and America is probably one of the most puritanical countries in the world. And all the other soccer mums and all the mums and dads who gather at the, you know, their parties, they're all going to be grabbing their husbands and going, don't go anywhere near her, she's a porn star. And they won't stand for it. So it's, you know, it's not a matter of whether...
Look, there are some grown-up pictures coming now. Now, if you don't want to see something that's patently quite erotic, you might want to look away briefly. It can't be any more excruciating than Arthur barking, but here you go. There's some rather saucy images. But what about Laura, her appropriateness for, let's say, being a primary school teacher or something like that?
But she's not a primary school teacher. She's a parent at the school who is volunteering on field trips and for classroom work, OK? She's a parent at the school. So to tell her that she's not allowed into the school to volunteer is just totally inappropriate.
Well, Dom's got it right. Puritanical.
Puritanical.
It's moralising, it's judgmental.
But do you know what? These kinds of situations bring up lots of complex perspectives, and that's OK. It feels like we're all kind of in agreement, but you could have a very valid debate about this. Now, she was only volunteering, and also OnlyFans is subscription. The children at the school never saw her professional life, and they wouldn't see it because it's a subscription site for adults. So it's completely separate. It's not like every parent with a child at that school lives a squeaky clean life and doesn't have a saucy photo floating around on the internet somewhere. It's just not their profession. But, you know, there are things like, say, shall I go there? Yeah, OK, like story time with drag queens. I mean, some people have, you know, doubts about that. You know, children don't exist in a completely sterile bubble, but also parents want to rightfully protect them from sexualised content. But she wasn't presenting with anything sexualised. She was a parent who'd go in perfectly normal clothes and help with lab experiments.
Well, I actually think you can have an OnlyFans account. And by the way, if you don't know what OnlyFans is, it's a subscription. I mean, I should get Dom to explain in detail.
Why would another parent subscribe to it?
Well,
I was just going there.
Who knows? But, I mean, OnlyFans, it's a subscription service, and what happens is you choose somebody that you're going to pay 5, 10, 15 quid a month to, a lot of money, and you get exclusive photos and videos. Sometimes they're quite innocuous and it's just swimwear and rather sensual shots.
How do you
Some
know
of it is porn, because I actually interviewed a couple of people on OnlyFans. But my view is that whatever you do on OnlyFans, you should have any career you like, including being a school teacher.
I agree with you.
Yes, I totally agree with you.
And I don't think it affects the children. Sorry to interrupt you.
Sorry to interrupt you again.
So, no,
that's quite... That's not at all. You carry on.
No, it was me.
No, you can't. OK, well, I'll crack on then. What they're doing is absolutely wrong, but...
And then I was going to say sorry.
The point that you stumbled across is that she'd been volunteering probably for quite a long time, and nobody gave a damn about it until one of the other members, one of the school, one of the other parents somehow stumbled across this site, so they're into watching it, and that other parent shouldn't have dobbed her in and it would never have come up. The fact is, one of the other soccer mums has gone, oh, Jenny likes to take her clothes off and take, you know...
Yes.
It's wrong, but it's America.
But I tell you, it's America. And another thing about the story, though, is she's suing them for $1 million.
She is.
Yeah. Now, does she want to get back into school and continue with volunteering, or does she just want to make a ton of money? I mean, it's a very litigious culture, isn't
it? Did she dob herself in?
Is it Is it
Is it?
cynical? Me? Did she say, right, get a whole load of people together, you sign in, you tell the school board, then we'll sue them. $1 million, we'll split it.
Look at the publicity.
That's $1 million that's going to come out of that local education board or
She
school.
could have set it up.
That's
She
a
might
lot of
write
money.
it on Facebook.
Her MySpace or whatever it is, my face or whatever you sit on, is
I beg your pardon.
absolutely
You can't say
going
that.
bananas.
I think you have to pay more for sit-on.
Yeah.
I think that's an extra tenner a month.
You really, really went there, didn't you?
Whatever this, my fans or whatever it is, I really don't know.
Someone told me that Dom had a very sheltered upbringing, but I'm not seeing it.
I went to a Catholic boys'
I am
school,
never
nothing
seeing
sheltered
it
about
again.
that.
They told me that his performance on this show would be clean as the driven snow.
And it has been. I'm just saying, whatever site she's doing, because of all the publicity now, she's a very clever woman. She doesn't need the money to sue Orange County. She's probably made it by everybody around the world checking out and signing into her thing. She's probably already got
Katona,
it.
the pop star formerly of Atomic Kitten, told me on this programme earlier in the week that OnlyFans has made her a millionaire. I mean, this is going to be a growing phenomenon, isn't it?
Right, I'm getting a boob job and I'm getting a better camera at home. That's me.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows, and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.